What a day. I must need my head tested. So you see, I do sometimes go out in the rain. I'm just looking for the tower. I think it's there somewhere. Not quite sure. It's got to be round that corner. This is a deserted St John's Square. Where's the tower gone? I've lost it. Where's the tower? Oh, it's there, look. It's there. I found it. It's because it's back to front. So in the rain, I'm going to go and take you to have a look at one of Blackpool's contentious subjects, which of course is car parks. Because the popular opinion on Facebook is that the council are always knocking buildings down and always building car parks, which of course is not true. And if you're a visitor to this wonderful town, what you always need is somewhere to park your car, assuming you've not come on the train. So we're going to take a little walk up Church Street in the rain to go and have a look at the site of another proposed car park. Don't forget though, before we set off any further, make sure that you've subscribed and make sure that you've shared this video with your friends. I think when I've walked around in the rain, I think I deserve a share. If nothing else, it's starting to pass off a little bit. So we might just get this done before I get any wetter than I already am. The one problem, of course, with the waterproof coat is that the water runs down your coat onto your legs. So now I've got wet legs. Anyway, I digress. So last week on the 1st of March, the local media was awash with stories of there's another new multi-storey car park coming to Blackpool. And everybody is busy trying to get everybody going and trying to get people saying, we don't need a car park. Well, I'm sorry, but I think we do need another car park, and I'll tell you for why, shall I? Because all the development... Can we see the crane? Yes, we can. There you go, look. Building sites in that direction. Building sites in that direction over the back of there. There's the new Winter Gardens Conference Centre just down there on the right. So over the years, there's been a loss of 550 parking spaces in this area alone. And that's not including the new ones that are going to be created outside the Holiday Inn and the tram station. So there's car parking spaces that have been lost, plus 3,000 DWP staff, plus which are coming on this site here, just at the end of the car park. Plus down there-ish, somewhere, is the new Multiversity site at Cuxton Street, which will have 3,000 staff, plus all the delegates at the Winter Gardens Conference Centre, which is just over there. And that's a lot of people, and that is assuming that a lot of them, a vast majority of staff and people working in the town, will actually use public transport. Because of course the railway station is just over the back of there. So there you go. That's my little rant for today. I must admit I am a car driver. I use a car to get from A to B, mostly because I suffer from the most unimaginable travel sickness. So if I were to catch a bus from Cleveland to Blackpool, you'd be cleaning every bus after me. So anyway, back to this car park. So you might remember that this is the site of the Syndicate, the old nightclub, and before that the ABC Theatre. And Blackpool councillors have given the go-ahead to acquire the rest of this site in order to prepare the land in order to build a multi-storey car park. Apparently the council already owns 75% of the former site. This was the temporary King Street dentists. We have moved. There you go, the Old Hop Inn. It's a sideways message on the door. We have moved to 2 King Street, which is the old pub just down there near the site of the new Holiday Inn. So I'm presuming we're talking about that little bit, maybe. Don't know. Not sure. Not sure which ones they are exactly. So the aim is to build either a 700 space multi-storey car park that's only got parking, or a 600 space multi-storey car park that's got a food store on the ground floor. So presumably, whatever a developer comes forward with plans for and wants to actually finance and build is what will appear on this site. So number one, it'll be useful, and number two, it will also tidy the corner up, make it look much better. In 2019, there were 4,173 spaces in the town centre, and there's currently 3,693. And if you've never used pay by phone, it's brilliant on days like this when it's lambing it down. This is a short stay car park. Well, it stays as long as you like, but it gets more expensive the longer that you stop. So there you go. That's the car park story for today. And it's alright, you know, on a day like today, when you can see there are spaces in there. You can park anywhere you like practically. But in summer, when it's lovely and the sun's shining and there's events on and we're all in holiday mode, it's a different story altogether, because you can't find a parking space for love nor money. So that's today's story of the car parking. Oh, I'm feeling rather wet now, rather wet. So I hope you've enjoyed that little look around a very wet Blackpool. Don't forget, make sure that you've subscribed, make sure that you've hit the little bell for notifications, and share this video with your friends. I deserve a share for getting so cold and so wet. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye for now.